From the wild, vast reaches of interplanetary space, those famous bite-sized cereals, Wheat Chex and Rice Chex bring you Space Patrol! The peace of the United Planets, the Space Patrol maintains hundreds of patrol ships about the universe. The position of the units is a closely guarded secret which is never mentioned in spaceophone transmissions except in code. All such messages must go through the Space Patrol code room where they're deciphered. Each Space Patrol officer is issued a code belt containing a device which enables him to decipher code messages quickly and with ease. A fact that is going to involve Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol, and his cadet Happy in an extremely dangerous adventure.
Commander Corey here. You get hold of Cadet Happy yet? Oh, good. Thank you very much. Who? John DeMoss. Oh, yes, from the Ursa Transport Company. Send him right in, please.
Commander Corey?
Yes, come in, Mr. DeMoss. Come in. Have a seat. What can I do for you?
Well, I'll come right to the point, Commander. It's happened again.
Oh, yes. When you were announced, I was afraid this might be the reason for your visit.
Oh, well, then you know who I am.
Yes, I've been following the investigations of the other two robberies. I remembered your name.
Oh, well, then you know I was piloting the spaceship that had the payroll on it both times.
Yes. Yes, this makes the third one, right?
Yes, but I can't understand it, Commander. The Ursa Transport Company is franchised to carry many different kinds of cargo, and only once a week are they franchised to carry a payroll shipment of credits and cash. And the time of departure isn't known to anybody until I'm instructed to blast off. And yet 3 times now, somebody has found out about it and relieved me of my cargo.
And each time it's done in the same manner?
Exactly. From out of nowhere, this heavily armed ship comes up alongside. I'm ordered to stand by. They board me. The payroll's gone.
Did you ever get a look at your assailants?
No, never. Each time they come aboard, there's always 3 of them, but they're carefully masked. I'm certain it's the same gang, though.
Yes, it would appear that way.
Look, Commander, we've got to do something about it. We've got to find out who this is and put a stop to it. I'll lose my job if we don't. Already they're beginning to look at me suspiciously down there at Ursa Transport.
We're doing everything we can, Mr. DeMoss.
Well, if you ask me, Commander, there's somebody right here in the Space Patrol that's in on this thing.
Why do you say that?
Well, it's the only way that these space pirates could operate. They must be receiving inside information on patrol unit movements, because they only attack when there isn't one unit within viewscope range of my ship.
Well, there may be something in what you say. I'll look into it. In fact, I'll put one of my best men on it right away.
Well, I hope you didn't mind my coming in to see you this way, Commander. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
Not at all, any time.
Well, thanks, Commander. Thank you very much.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, Happy, I did.
Hope I didn't interrupt anything. I didn't know you had somebody with you.
No, he was just leaving. By the way, did you get a look at him?
Oh, yes, sir. Sort of, just as he was going out.
I want you to remember what he looks like.
Well, any particular reason, sir?
Happy, you heard about the robberies of the Ursa Transport Company, haven't you?
Oh, yes, sir. Does this fellow work for the company, does?
Yes, in fact, he's the one who's been robbing the ships.
Oh, I see. He's been doing it. But you let him get away. Well, why didn't you just arrest him, Commander?
Because I can't prove it yet. Besides, there are others involved, including one of our own men.
Oh, I see. Yeah, and you want to round them all up at once, huh?
That's right, and that's where you come in.
Yes, sir. What do I do?
You know what this is?
Oh, I sure do, Commander. That's the Space Patrol code belt. Boy, I'll sure be glad when I'm a full-fledged officer in the Space Patrol and I can have one of these.
I don't think you'll have to wait that long, Happy.
Huh? You mean I can have a code belt now, sir? Boy.
You already have one. That's yours.
Oh, hot rockets. A code belt. And I'm just a cadet, too. Boy, oh, boy. Oh, but... Well, Commander, what good will a code belt do me? I'm not eligible to receive the code of the day yet.
Happy, in your case, we're going to make an exception.
We are, sir? Well, But why?
You're going to help me solve these robberies, and you may need that information.
Oh, well, have you got some sort of a plan, sir?
When the next Earth transport ship blasts off with a payroll cargo, you're going to be aboard as a stowaway.
A stowaway?
But first, you're going over to the Space Patrol code room. Major Robertson's going to give you a quick lesson on using that code belt.
7, 10, 9, 1 dash 10, 9, 3, 8, 6, 2. Phaser. 1 dash 10, 9, 3, 8, 6, 2. Right. All right, LZ. I'll send a check on that. Let you know right away. Go ahead, shoot. All right. There you go. 4, 6, 2.
Well, hello, Commander.
Hi, Hap. Welcome to the code room.
Gee, you don't seem very surprised to see a cadet in here.
I'm not.
He already knows about it.
Oh, well, I'm ready to start my instructions, sir.
Okay, be right with you just as soon as I finish decoding this message.
Robbie, I'll leave them in your hands. And Hap, when you're finished, report back to me.
Yes, sir.
Well, Hap, make yourself at home. Be with you in a minute.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. No. Okay. 5, 1, 7, 21. Right. Major Robertson's day off for the day today.
I tell you, Vera, you should have seen the commander's face when I told him how I was robbed. He believed every word of it.
Well, you did the right thing, talking to Commander Corey yourself.
Well, of course I did, Vera. Throw suspicion away from me. Why, I even told him that I thought there was somebody right there in the Space Patrol giving out inside information on patrol unit
You
movement.
told him that?
Well, sure, why not?
Because it's true, that's why.
Ah, don't worry, Vera. Why, there's nothing to it. Tony will never get caught. He's too smart.
I'm beginning to think he's a lot smarter than you are.
Yeah? What do you mean by that? I got away with it 3 times, haven't I?
Yes, but I think you're pressing your luck, telling Commander Corey what you did.
Ah, we haven't got anything to worry about, Vera. We'll just get the code of the day, and we'll plot the position of the thing, and that Corey will never believe that there's one of his own men right there in the Space Patrol, in the code room, giving us the code of the day any time we need it.
Well, it's really very simple, Hap. The fact that we changed the code number of the day is the reason it makes it difficult for them to decode our messages.
Oh, yeah. And this big dial up here, well, that's just like the one on the back of the belt buckle.
Well, exactly like that one, except it's bigger. Now, you notice on the outside ring there are numbers. On the inside ring, there are letters. Now, say that A is 1. That would make B 11, C 19, and so on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a number for every letter in the alphabet.
That's right. Now, the code of the day is Q. So, we take the letter Q,
Q12.
Q12, we take the letter Q and put it opposite the numeral 12.
Yeah. Gee, it works the same way on this, too, doesn't it? Yeah, it works just the same on the code belt. Yeah?
Right. Now, supposing we get a message like this.
Huh?
4, 14, 17, 17, 3. Now, we have the code of the day. See if you can figure it out.
Oh, sure. That'll be a cinch, Major. There, you see, I told you that... Hey, that's me. That spells my name.
That's right. Well, that's all there's to it.
Hey, well, this is really very simple. If you've got the code of the day, that is.
No, if you don't have the code belt, it's just a jumble of letters. Oh, by the way, you know this belt glows in the dark?
Oh, it does, sir? Gee, I'll remember that. It might come in handy someday.
Sure thing. Well, you better get back to the commander's office.
Oh, right, sir. Well, Happy,
How did the course of instructions go?
Oh, just fine, sir. You know, it's really very simple, if you know all the right answers.
Isn't everything?
Well, yes, sir, I guess it is at that.
Just like the answer to these payroll robberies. It'll all be very simple when we know who's giving out the information about unit positions.
Oh, and that's why you want me to stow away on board that payroll ship, huh?
Right. DeMoss, the pilot, flies alone. I'm pretty sure he's been faking these robberies and taking the payrolls himself.
Oh, and you want me to catch him at it, is that it?
Yes, I want you to keep your ears open. You might be able to learn something. He might try to contact one of his accomplices.
Oh, it'll be a cinch, Commander. And even if he does catch me at it, I can handle him.
Yes, but don't take any unnecessary chances.
No, I'll be careful, sir.
Now, there'll be another code number for you to remember.
Another one, sir, besides the code of the day?
This is your private code, Happy, known only to me and you. And it's permanent. Now, use it only in an emergency. Every officer has one.
Boy, oh, boy, a private code all my own. Hey. But what is it, sir?
H10.
Oh, that'll be easy to remember. H is my first initial and the number 10.
Now, don't use it unless you really have to.
Oh, I won't, sir. But, well, Commander, do you know when the next payroll ship's going to blast off?
Today.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll be... Today?
Those checks for bite-sized checks, and I know checks love me. Both rice and wheat, they're great to eat and packed with energy.
From zooms and zips and loops and dips, he leaps with gay abandon for checks to eat both rice and wheat. Man, what a happy landing. A ropin', this cowhand is hustling to shoot for the loot that the rustler is rustling. And the things that he rings while the rustler's a fleetin' are rice checks and wheat checks, and partner, that's eatin'. He's a shooting star in his racing car, and he leaves the others behind by far. He's a checkerboard winner, takes the right prize. Rice checks and wheat checks, delicious bite size.
I love these breakfast cereals. I know you'll love them too. A bite-sized treat, bite-sized to eat, and good for you.
Get rice checks and wheat checks at your grocer's in the red and white checkerboard package. And now back to Space Patrol.
What are you doing aboard this ship?
I thought I'd come aboard to see you off, Johnny.
What do you want to do? Do you want to mess this whole thing up? Supposing somebody saw you come aboard.
Nobody saw me. I was careful, very careful.
Well, then you be just as careful as you go out, and I mean right now.
Oh, Johnny, why? Why can't I go with you?
Well, supposing I ran into a Space Patrol inspection and somebody found you aboard.
But this is the last job. You said so yourself.
Sure, it's the last job, Vera. But we won't get away with it if somebody catches you here.
Oh, I know you won't take all the money and run out on me.
Oh, so that's it. You think I might double-cross? Oh, come on, Vera. You know me better than that. After all, we've been together in this since the very beginning. Come on, you'll just have to trust me.
Trust you, Johnny?
Well, okay, then. Up this ladder and out. I've got to blast off in a very few seconds.
All right. But I'll be waiting for you.
All right. This is Ursa Transport, cargo ship number 16, calling Space Control. This is Ursa Transport, cargo ship number 16, calling Space Control.
Happen to know you're following him, sir?
No, I didn't tell him, but I'll be just out of view-scope range of that payroll ship.
That should be a cinch with half aboard and you ready to make the arrest.
Yeah, and with you here to take care of the accomplice.
Right. I'll stick by the code room. If you find out who the guy is that's passing the information, let me know.
Okay,
I'll
Rob.
nab him.
See you later.
Calling Earth at transport cargo ship 16. Calling Earth at transport number 16. It's about time. Where in blazes have you been? Is that you, Johnny? Yeah. Now, listen, can I talk? Sure, go ahead. Look, I got away as soon as I could. After all, I couldn't call you from where I work.
Okay, go ahead. I'm approaching Mars. I've got to start checking.
Yeah, here's what you want. Q12.
Q12. All right, thanks a lot, Tony. I'll see you later. 16 out.
Mars Space Patrol Unit 21 reporting position. Code of the day. 50, 20, 9, 14, 60, break. 50, 10, 22, 11. Mars Space Patrol Unit 21 out.
Flash as if I just had a Space Patrol code belt.
You want to use mine? Oh, no, you don't. I'll take that. And I'll take this, too. We might be able to use it for evidence. Yeah.
You're that cadet. The one I saw in the major's office.
Hey, you know, that's a good memory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm doing here, don't you?
I guess I
Sure,
do.
you and that guy, Tony, you're all through. And if there's anybody else in this with you, we're going to find out about that.
You found out, Cadet. Honey, we better move fast. What are we going to do with him?
Well, we have to dump him out in space. What else?
Hey,
There's nothing else we can do with him.
You know, you two aren't very smart.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Well, I'm supposed to report to Commander Corey right now.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Who are you trying to kid?
all right, have it your way. But if the commander doesn't hear from me, every patrol unit in the Space Patrol is going to be on your necks in no time at all.
Maybe he has a point, Johnny. We could let him call, and if he tries to put anything over on us.
You might be right, Vera. All right, Cadet. But I'm warning you. Don't try anything funny or I'll let you have it.
Well, I'll have to put this in code H10, or else they'll know something is wrong.
Oh, no, you don't. I'll take care of that. The code of the day is Q12. All right, Vera, take this down.
Now, go.
14, 9, 9.
9.
Break. 26,
26.
11,
11.
9,
9.
9. All right, Cadet. There's your message all coded for you.
This is Cadet Happy calling Space Patrol Headquarters Code Room. Calling Space Patrol Headquarters Code Room.
Let's have it.
Code of the day, 14, 9, 9, break, 26, 11, 9, 9, KWK out.
All right, wise guy, what did you mean by that?
What? Mean by what?
That KWK, what does that mean?
Oh, that?
Yeah, that.
Oh, that was nothing. That was just my code signature, that's all.
Vera, check those numbers against the letters on this code belt.
I will better with it. 26, 21, 26. That doesn't mean anything.
Of course it doesn't mean anything. I just told you. I use those letters to sign off every time I make a code transmission.
Yeah, well, you better be telling the truth, Cadet. All right, turn around.
What for?
I said turn around.
You're going to dump him out now, Johnny.
No. Look, we'll have to go to the moon demos. We'll pick up the loot. Then we'll leave our cadet friend there, where there's no oxygen. And without a spacesuit.
Commander Corey for Major Robertson. Commander Corey for Major Robertson. This is Commander Corey. Go ahead, Robbie.
I just received a message from Hap, sir.
Good. How's he doing?
All right, I guess.
You guess?
Yes, sir. The message was in code. It reads all well.
Well, I guess my cadet has the situation well in hand.
Yes, sir, except that wasn't quite all the message. At the end, he added the letters KWK.
KWK?
Yes, sir. I don't get it.
But he must have had a reason.
I'm sure he had a reason. Otherwise, he wouldn't have sent it. KWK. Oh, wait a minute, Robbie. What numbers do those represent?
Oh, just a minute. I'll see. 21, 26, 21.
Reset your dial to H10.
H10?
Happy's private code.
Got it, sir.
Now, Robbie, those numbers mean anything?
That's so. Commander, they spell SOS. Happy must be in trouble. I'll see you later, Robbie. I'm going to catch up with that cargo ship and pay them a little call.
What are you talking about, Tony?
You heard me. Corey's right behind you now. He'll never outrun his ship. You'll have to let him come aboard.
The cadet got his calls through for help after all.
Hey, you'd better think of something fast.
Yeah, well, thanks for warning me, Tony. DeMoss out.
What are we going to do, Johnny? Commander Corey comes aboard the ship. We don't have a chance.
I think it's just the other way around, Vera. The commander doesn't know that you're aboard this ship. Now, I'll tell you what I want you to do.
Commander Corey calling Ursa Transport Company number 16. You will stand by to be boarded.
Johnny, what are we going to do with him?
Well, he's all right. He's still up.
Huh?
Now, listen, you stand back over here.
Okay.
All right. Now, you know what to do.
Yeah, I've got to know.
All right.
All right, DeMoss, what's going on here? Where's my cadet?
I don't know what you're talking about, Commander.
Yes, you do, and you're going to start giving me a few answers right now.
Don't make a move, Commander Corey.
Why don't we ask you all the questions from now on,
What
Commander?
have you done with my cadet?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What
I
do you-
haven't seen him.
What are you doing wearing his coat belt?
Oh, that.
Get him, Commander. Oh, the light!
What are you doing? Yeah, but you haven't got me, and you're going to have to find me first.
Don't move, Happy. Don't make a move.
I got you, sir.
Oh, come on, Corey, where are you? Speak up. I'll let you have it. Come on in. Let her go. Let her go. Okay, rules. Okay, have the lights.
Right, sir.
Oh, shit, I might as well take this away from me before it gets you in any more trouble.
Yeah, you can thank that code belt for getting captured.
Yeah, what do you mean?
How I spotted you, DeMoss. You see, the belt glows in the dark.
Sure, you were lit up like a spotlight.
Hiya, gang. Space Patroller Jack Norris reporting. Say, isn't that a wonderful story? And hey, how about that Space Patrol code belt? Really terrific, isn't it, gang? Bet you'd like to have one just like it for yourself, wouldn't you? Well, you know what? You can. Yes, sir, in a little while I'm going to tell you how you can get a Space Patrol code belt. Don't miss out. Grab a pencil and paper quick. Meantime, remember, to be like a real Space Patroller, you got to eat a real Space Patrol breakfast. That means a breakfast with wheat checks and rice checks. The cereals that help give rugged Space Patrollers that up-and-at-'em fire and zip. Come on, gang, get 'em soon. Wheat checks, rice checks. Now, hold tight, boys and girls. I'll be back in a jiffy to tell you how you can get a Space Patrol code belt. Now, back to Space Patrol.
You know, Commander, that was pretty slick, using Major Robertson's private code to call him and tell him to pick up Tony, who was there all the time in the code room.
You didn't do so bad yourself, Happy. That was fast thinking, using your letters to send an SOS.
Well, yes, sir, but it wouldn't have worked if you hadn't figured it out.
Well, anyway, that was a pretty good demonstration to show you how valuable those belts really are.
I'll say. Yeah, and I'll bet that DeMoss and Vera have a lot more respect for that code belt now. You know, it was kind of ironical the way that code belt backfired on them and caused their capture. Hey.
What's so funny?
Oh, I was just thinking, Commander. You know, now we could give them a code number, too. A private code. B4.
B4?
Well, sure, Commander. They were doing all right before they stole my code belt.
Oh, no.
That's my cadet.
Hiya, gang. Space Patroller Jack Norris again. I'm mighty pleased to have Commander Corey here with me to tell you how to get a Space Patrol code belt.
A Space Patrol code belt exactly like the one that saved the payroll today and saved my life many times.
A Space Patrol code belt exactly like the one Commander Corey has on. Look, it's the belt with the secret code wheel. Look, it's the belt that glows in the dark. Look, it's the belt with the buckle shaped exactly like Buzz Corey's spaceship.
Now, I want every one of you boys and girls to have a Space Patrol code belt and be real space patrollers. Remember, this belt is adjustable, so it'll fit almost anybody. And it's so handsome you can wear it everywhere.
Now listen carefully. Here's how to get yourself a Space Patrol code belt. Buy a box of Wheat Chex or Rice Chex, those two super-rific cereals. Tear off the box top of either one. Write your name and address on the back and send along with 25 cents in coin to Space Patrol Code Belt, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. This offer good in continental United States only and may be withdrawn at any time.
We'll be expecting every one of you to order your Space Patrol code belts right away.
Remember that address, Space Patrol Code Belt, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. There's a limited quantity of these belts, so hurry. Send for your Space Patrol code belt at once. Next week, more adventures in space. Even now, along the space lanes, events are taking place that will mean more thrills and some exciting action for Buzz Corey and Cadet Happy. So be sure to be with us next week and every week for thrills and excitement with the Space Patrol.
Yourself.
Well, of course I did, Vera. Throw suspicion away from me. Why, I even told him that I thought there was somebody right there in the Space Patrol giving out inside information on patrol unit movement.
You told him that?
Well, sure, why not?
Because it's true, that's why.
Don't worry, Vera. Why, there's nothing to it. Tony will never get caught. He's too smart.
And I'm beginning to think he's a lot smarter than you are.
Yeah? What do you mean by that? I got away with it 3 times, haven't I?
Yes, but I think you're pressing your luck. Telling Commander Corey what you did.
We haven't got anything to worry about, Vera. We'll just get the code of the day, and we'll plot the position of the thing, and that Corey will never believe that there's one of his own men right there in the Space Patrol, in the code room, giving us the code of the day any time we need it.
Well, it's really very simple, Hap. The fact that we changed the code number of the day is the reason it makes it difficult for them to decode our messages.
Oh, yeah? And this big dial up here, well, that's just like the one on the back of the belt buckle.
Well, exactly like that one, except it's bigger. Now, you notice on the outside ring there are numbers. On the inside ring, there are letters. Now, say that A is 1. That would make B 11, C 19, and so on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a number for every letter in the alphabet.
That's right. Now, the code of the day is Q. So, we take the letter Q.
Q12.
Q12. We take the letter Q and put it opposite the numeral 12.
Yeah. Gee. It works the same way on this, too, doesn't it? Yeah, it works just the same on the code belt. Yeah?
Right. Now, supposing we get a message like this.
Huh?
4, 14, 17, 17, 3. Now, we have the code of the day. See if you can figure it out.
Oh, sure. That'll be a cinch, Major. There, you see, I told you that... Hey, that's me. That spells my name.
That's right. Well, that's all there's to it.
Hey, well, this is really very simple. If you've got the code of the day, that is.
No, if you don't have the code belt, it's just a jumble of letters. Oh, by the way, you know this belt glows in the dark?
Oh, it does, sir? Gee, I'll remember that. It might come in handy someday.
Sure thing. Well, you better get back to the commander's office.
Oh, thank you.
And
Yes, sir, except that wasn't quite all the message. At the end, he added the letters KWK.
KWK.
Yes, sir, I don't get it.
But he must have had a reason.
I'm sure he had a reason, otherwise he wouldn't have sent it. KWK. Oh, wait a minute, Robbie. What numbers do those represent?
Oh, just a minute, I'll see. 21, 26, 21.
Reset your dial to H10.
H10.
Happy's private code.
Got it, sir.
Now, Robbie, those numbers mean anything?
Commander, they spell SOS. Happy must be in trouble. I'll see you later, Robbie. I'm going to catch up with that cargo ship and pay them a little call.
What are you talking about, Tony?
You heard me. Corey's right behind you now. He'll never outrun his ship. You'll have to let him come aboard.
The cadet got his calls through for help after all.
Hey, you'd better think of something fast.
Yeah, well, thanks for warning me, Tony. DeMoss out.
What are we going to do, Johnny? If Commander Corey comes aboard this ship, we don't have a chance.
I think it's just the other way around, Vera. The commander doesn't know that you're aboard this ship. Now, I'll tell you what I want you to
This
do.
is Commander Corey calling Ursa Transport Company number 16. You will stand by to be boarded.
Johnny, what are we going to do with him?
Well, he's all right. He's still up.
Huh?
Now, listen, you stand back over here.
Okay.
All right. Now, you know what to do.
Now, I've got to go.
All right.
All right, DeMoss, what's going on here? Where's my cadet?
I don't know what you're talking about, Commander.
Yes, you do, and you're going to start giving me a few answers right now.
Don't make a move, Commander Corey.
We'll be the one who'll be asking all the questions from now on,
What
Commander.
have you done with my cadet?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
I haven't seen him.
What are you doing wearing his coat belt?
Oh, that.
Get him, Commander. Oh, the light!
What are you, Yeah, but you haven't got me, and you're going to have to find me first.
Don't move, Happy. Don't make a move.
I got you, sir.
Oh, come on, Corey, where are you? Speak up. I'll let you have it. Come on, in. Let her go. Let her go. Okay, rules. Okay, have the lights.
Right, sir.
Oh, kid, I might as well take this away from me before it gets you in any more trouble.
Yeah, you can thank that code belt for getting captured.
Yeah, what do you mean?
How I spotted you, DeMoss. You see, the belt glows in the dark.
Sure, you were lit up like a spotlight.
Already they're beginning to look at me suspiciously down there at Ursa Transport.
We're doing everything we can, Mr. DeMoss.
Well, if you ask me, Commander, there's somebody right here in the Space Patrol that's in on this thing.
Why do you say that?
Well, it's the only way that these space pirates could operate. They must be receiving inside information on patrol unit movements, because they only attack when there isn't one unit within viewscope range of my ship.
Well, there may be something in what you say. I'll look into it. In fact, I'll put one of my best men on it right away.
Well, I hope you didn't mind my coming in to see you this way, Commander. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
Not at all, any time.
Well, thanks, Commander. Thank you very much.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, Happy, I did.
Hope I didn't interrupt anything. I didn't know you had somebody with you.
No, he was just leaving. By the way, did you get a look at him?
Oh, yes, sir. Sort of, just as he was going out.
I want you to remember what he looks like.
Well, any particular reason, sir?
Happy, you heard about the robberies of the Ursa Transport Company, haven't you?
Oh, yes, sir. Does this fellow work for the company, does?
Yes, in fact, he's the one who's been robbing the ships.
Oh, I see. He's been doing it. But you let him get away. Well, why didn't you just arrest him, Commander?
Because I can't prove it yet. Besides, there are others involved, including one of our own men.
Oh, I see. Yeah, and you want to round them all up at once, huh?
That's right, and that's where you come in.
Yes, sir. What do I do?
You know what this is?
Oh, I sure do, Commander. That's the Space Patrol code belt. Boy, I'll sure be glad when I'm a full-fledged officer in the Space Patrol and I can have one of these.
I don't think you'll have to wait that long, Happy.
Huh? You mean I can have a code belt now, sir? Boy.
You already have one. That's yours.
Oh, hot rockets. A code belt. And I'm just a cadet, too. Boy, oh, boy. Oh, but... Well, Commander, what good will a code belt do me? I'm not eligible to receive the code of the day yet.
Happy, in your case, we're going to make an exception.
We are, sir? Well, but why?
You're going to help me solve these robberies, and you may need that information.
Oh, well, have you got some sort of a plan, sir?
When the next Ursa transport ship blasts off with a payroll cargo, you're going to be aboard as a stowaway.
A stowaway?
Mm-hmm. But first, you're going over to the Space Patrol code room. Major Robertson's going to give you a quick lesson on using that code belt.
27, 49, 7, 10, 9, 1 dash 10, 9, 3, 8, 6, 2. Failure. 1 dash 10, 9, 3, 8, 6, 2. Right. All right, LG. I'll check on that. Let you know right away. Go ahead, shoot.
And taking the payrolls himself.
Oh. And you want me to catch him at it, is that it?
Yes, I want you to keep your ears open. You might be able to learn something. He might try to contact one of his accomplices.
Oh, it'll be a cinch, Commander. And even if he does catch me at it, right, I can handle him.
Yes, but don't take any unnecessary chances.
No, I'll be careful, sir.
Now, there'll be another code number for you to remember.
Another one, sir, besides the code of the day?
This is your private code, Happy, known only to me and you. And it's permanent. Now, use it only in an emergency. Every officer has one.
Boy, oh, boy. A private code all my own. Hey. But what is it, sir?
H10.
Oh, that'll be easy to remember. H is my first initial and the number 10.
Now, don't use it unless you really have to.
Oh, I won't, sir. But, well, Commander, do you know when the next payroll ship's going to blast off?
Today.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll be... Today?
I love those checks for by side checks, and I know checks love me. Both rice and wheat, the grape too, wheat and packed with energy.
From zooms and zips and loops and dips, he leaps with gay abandon for checks to eat both rice and wheat. Man, what a happy landing. A ropin', this cowhand is hustling to shoot for the loot that the rustler is rustling. And the things that he rings while the rustler's afflicting are rice checks and wheat checks, and partner, that's eating. He's a shooting star in his racing car, and he leaves the others behind by far. He's a checkerboard winner, takes the right prize. Rice checks and wheat checks, delicious bite size.
I love these breakfast cereals. I know you'll love them too. A bite-sized treat, bite-sized too. Wheat and good for you.
Get rice checks and wheat checks at your grocer's in the red and white checkerboard package. And now back to Space Patrol.
What are you doing aboard this ship?
I thought I'd come aboard to see you off, Johnny.
What do you want to do? Do you want to mess this whole thing up? Supposing somebody saw you come aboard.
Nobody saw me. I was careful, very careful.
Well, then you be just as careful as you go out, and I mean right now.
Oh, Johnny, why? Why can't I go with you?
Well, supposing I ran into a Space Patrol inspection and somebody found you aboard.
But this is the last job. You said so.
Commander Corey for Major Robertson. Commander Corey for Major Robertson. This is Commander Corey. Go ahead, Robbie.
I just received a message from Hap, sir.
Good. How's he doing?
All right, I guess.
You guess?
Yes, sir. The message was in code. It reads all well.
Well, I guess my kid has the situation well in hand.
Yes, sir, except that wasn't quite all the message. At the end, he added the letters KWK.
KWK?
Yes, sir. I don't get it.
But he must have had a reason.
I'm sure he had a reason. Otherwise, he wouldn't have sent it. KWK. Oh, wait a minute, Robbie. What numbers do those represent?
Oh, just a minute. I'll see. 21, 26, 21.
Reset your dial to H10.
H10?
Happy's private code.
Got it, sir.
Now, Robbie, those numbers mean anything?
Commander, they spell SOS. Happy must be in trouble. I'll see you later, Robbie. I'm going to catch up with that cargo ship and pay them a little call.
What are you talking about, Tony?
You heard me. Corey's right behind you now. He'll never outrun a ship. You'll have to let him come aboard.
The cadet got his calls through for help after all.
Hey, you'd better think of something fast.
Yeah, well, thanks for warning me, Tony. DeMoss out.
What are we going to do, Johnny? If Commander Corey comes aboard the ship, we don't have a chance.
I think it's just the other way around, Vera. The commander doesn't know that you're aboard this ship. Now, I'll tell you what I want you to
This
do.
is Commander Corey calling Ursa Transport Company number 16. You will stand by to be boarded.
Johnny, what are we going to do with him?
Well, he's all right. He's still out.
Huh?
Now, listen, you stand back over here.
Okay.
All right. Now, you know what to do.
Now, I've got to know.
All right.
All right, DeMoss, what's going on here? Where's my cadet?
I don't know what you're talking about, Commander.
Yes, you do, and you're going to start giving me a few answers right now.
Don't make a move, Commander Corey.
We'll be the one who'll be asking all the questions from now on,
What
Commander.
have you done with my cadet?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
I haven't seen him.
What are you doing wearing his coat? Well, I'll have to put this in code H10, or else they'll know something is wrong.
Oh, no, you don't. I'll take care of that. The code of the day is Q12. All right, Vera, take this down.
Yeah, I've got it.
14, 9, 9.
9.
Break. 26,
26,
11,
11,
9,
9,
9.
9.
All right, cadet. There's your message all coded for you.
This is Cadet Happy calling Space Patrol Headquarters Code Room. Calling Space Patrol Headquarters Code Room.
Let's have it.
Code of the day 14, 9, 9. Break. 26, 11, 9, 9. KWK out.
All right, wise guy, what did you mean by that?
What? Mean by what?
That KWK, what does that mean?
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
Oh, that was nothing. That was just my code signature, that's all.
Vera, check those numbers against the letters on this code belt.
I will better with it. 26, 21, 26. That doesn't mean anything.
Of course it doesn't mean anything. I just told you. I use those letters to sign off every time I make a code transmission.
Yeah, well, you better be telling the truth, cadet. All right, turn around.
What for?
I said turn around.
You're going to dump him out now, Johnny.
No, no. Look, we'll have to go to the moon Deimos. We'll pick up the loot. Then we'll leave our cadet friend there, where there's no oxygen.
and without a spacesuit.
Commander Corey for Major Robertson. Commander Corey for Major Robertson. This is Commander Corey. Go ahead, Robbie.
I just received a message from Hap, sir.
Good. How's he doing?
All right, I guess.
You guess?
Yes, sir. The message was in code. It reads all well.
Well, I guess my kid has the situation well in hand.
Yes, sir, except that wasn't quite all the message. At the end, he added the letters KWK.
KWK?
Yes, sir. I don't get it.
But he must have had a reason.
I'm sure he had a reason. Otherwise, he wouldn't have...
Wait. But first, we're going over to the Space Patrol code room. Major Robertson's going to give you a quick lesson on using that code belt.
27, 49, 7, 10, 9, 1 dash 10, 9, 8, 6, 2. Fail. 1 dash 10, 9, 8, 6, 2. Right. All right, PLC. I'll spell check on that. Let you know right away. Go ahead, shoot. All right. There you go. 4, 6, 2.
Oh, hello, Commander.
Hi, Hap. Welcome to the code room.
Gee, you don't seem very surprised to see a cadet in here.
I'm not.
He already knows about it.
Oh, well, I'm ready to start my instructions, sir.
Okay, be right with you just as soon as I finish decoding this message.
Robbie, I'll leave him in your hands. And Hap, when you're finished, report back to me.
Yes, sir.
Well, Hap, make yourself at home. Be with you in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 5, 7, 21. Right. Major Robertson's day out for the day today.
I tell you, Vera, you should have seen the commander's face when I told him how I was robbed. He believed every word of it.
Well, you did the right thing, talking to Commander Corey yourself.
Well, of course I did, Vera. Throw suspicion away from me. Well, I even told him that I thought there was somebody right there in the Space Patrol giving out inside information on patrol unit movement.
You told him that?
Well, sure, why not?
Because it's true, that's why.
Don't worry, Vera Weissman. There's nothing to it. Tony will never get caught. He's too smart.
I'm beginning to think he's a lot smarter than you are.
Yeah? What do you mean by that? I got away with it 3 times, haven't I?
Yes, but I think you're pressing your luck, telling Commander Corey what you did.
We haven't got anything to worry about, Vera. We'll just get the code of the day, and we'll plot the position of the thing, and that Corey will never believe that there's one of his own men right there in the Space Patrol, in the code room, giving us the code of the day any time we need it.
Well, it's really very simple, Hap. The fact that we changed the code number of the day is the reason it makes it difficult for them to decode our messages.
Oh, yeah? And this big dial up here, well, that's just like the one on the back of the belt buckle.
Well, exactly like that one, except it's bigger. Now, you notice on the outside ring there are numbers. On the inside ring, there are letters. Now, say that A is 1. That would make B 11.